number 1. Brought to you by Cherokee Decks this evening.
A little bit feeling out process here in the first couple seconds.
What about Dale Arnold here?
I don't know. He might actually have me beat.
Fighters getting forced against the cage. Dale Arnold having a control. Samir quickly reverses that. Both these fighters weighing in at 125 pounds. Quick little knee from Dale Arnold to Samir. Samir in the blue gloves, Dale Arnold in the red gloves. A couple of those knees might be stinging Farid there. He's trying to put a block down.
A little bit. Sometimes, a lot of times from that position, they're glancing.
Just a deterrent.
Yeah. They don't feel good, but yeah. Nice. Great double leg from Samir off the cage.
Samir with a half mount. Couple of quick blows as he goes right and left on top of Dale. Here come the kicks.
Samir has to watch out for the up kicks. You know, all it takes is one lucky up kick to ruin somebody's day. But Dale Arnold quickly coming to the feet.
A good move, though, by Dale Arnold to get those things back and push him back and move him out of the way as he was taking some right and lefts to the face. Nothing you want to be on your back taking blows right and left to the cheeks.
Not at all.
Samir trying to block those knees from coming up into his thighs, coming up into his stomach. Dale now flips it around.
Definitely a lot of clinch work being seen here tonight.
How much fatigue goes into this when you see guys clinching each other against the cage?
You know, it depends. If your back's up against the cage and you're both just kind of hanging out, that's one thing. If you're trying your hardest to get out and he's not letting you, that can definitely take a toll on your endurance and cardio for that round. Gas tank a little bit.
Ben Null's going to separate both fighters, bring them back to the middle of the ring, and here we go. Arnold comes out with a quick right. I don't know if that landed.
Great switching head kick from Samir. Another right head kick. Great left hook.
Samir, very technical, lands a lot of his things that he throws.
Very technical striking.
Those kicks landing like that. A lot of his blows landing and not wasting a lot of energy. Quickly back to the clinch up against the cage. This is where it turns into the 125 warring point.
Yeah, you usually see this from guys hitting the 265 limit.
Samir trying to work those hands underneath. Dale keeping him pinned against the cage. Dale Arnold. Now it's reversed. Samir putting him up against the cage. Quick little right jab there. Try to get inside of Samir's ear. Nothing hurts worse than getting popped in the ear from that side.
No, absolutely. Samir trying to lower his level, get the double leg. Look to the legs a little bit.
Seems that Dale has a little bit more strength than Samir. The technical part of this seems to be all Samir Farid.
After watching some of Dale's holder, well, maybe I spoke too soon. Was going to say I didn't expect as much takedown defense from Dale, but Samir quickly proved me wrong on that.
Now this chokehold that Dale Arnold has on him, is that affecting him at all?
No, he really shouldn't be able to finish that choke from there. You know, if Dale wanted to finish it, he needed to at least get the half guard, if not the full guard. You could actually get choked yourself just trying to hold on to the head like that.
Both fighters jockeying for position here as Farid stays on top. Dale tries to come to his feet. He has one leg.
It is possible for a back triangle armbar from here. Working an overhook on that far arm, trying to pull it out, maybe work a Kimura attempt. fact, if I were Samir, I'd be trying to, well, 10 seconds left. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it or not.
So he pulls himself free. A little bit of a half guard there. That's it at the end of round number 1. Tough for me to tell. I would have to give that one to Samir if you ask me.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, especially after 2 of those really, really nice takedowns to the slam.
Both corners go out and talk to their fighters. Round number 2 is coming up. Sponsored to you tonight by Wild Style, Vixens, Marvin Bistro and Bar. Ben Null takes a look at both corners. Ben's been out here doing this a long time for the GC, so you've seen him out here. I've seen him almost in every event. As these guys, obviously, when you're a fighter, do you like to see which referee you have?
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes it's just kind of cool to see a ref that's referee before, and you know, you start to feel a slight personal connection with them.
As the whistle blows, the fighters' corners go and take their stools out. Samir in the blue corner, Dale in the red. Dale Arnold at 5'6", 125 pounds. Samir also 5'6", 125 pounds as we start round number 2. Getting this fighter's attention, and here we go. Both fighters reduce right out to the middle of the ring. A couple of left jabs, a couple of left jabs from Dale. Samir throws a couple of rights, lefts. Good kick from Samir.
One thing I see a lot of is great speed from Samir. Very accurate with his kicks and punches. Working the leg of Dale Arnold. Samir feeling a little more comfortable, dropping his hands a little bit. Definitely seen Samir's confidence growing in his striking as the fight wears on.
Samir puts Dale up against the cage here. Definitely a couple of good kicks to the thigh.
Absolutely, great kicks to the leg. Now I can see as he's working at least one underhook on the left side. Hopefully working for a takedown from there. One thing the ref will look for is if you're active, and the more and more inactive you are in the clinch, the more likely you're going to get broken up. So
yeah, we've seen him break it up one time before and bring both fighters back out to the middle of the ring. It's funny that we've seen these guys at 125 end up against the cage like we've seen. Normally the 125 guys stay out in the middle and fight, and whether or not they're on the ground or a stand-up fight, it's not a whole lot of what I've seen Samir do in the past.
Yeah, a lot of the times I've seen Samir, it's been nothing but fireworks the whole time. But at least when they're definitely, they've got some distance from each other, he's definitely throwing some nice strikes.
Front leg kick by Dale Hunter that misses just barely, and Samir grabs him, puts him up against the cage again. Samir wearing the blue gloves, Dale Arnold wearing the red gloves.
Double underhooks. Dale's got to be careful. Great pummeling in from Dale, trying to get that underhook back. He's just got to be. Samir's got to be careful with that knee. You know, you don't
really
leave your head down there.
Up. I thought he was going to catch a knee.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it down there for too long.
Couple of knees and thighs. What a great reverse. Samir now.
Dale trying to roll through, unsuccessfully now on his back. Samir working some ground and pound from the top.
Samir just looks fatigued, and I'm surprised. That leg of Dale Arnold is still in there, and it's really bothering Samir as he got in there and blocked that.
Now here in full guard, watching Dale try to mount some type of offense from the bottom. Generally from here, you want to be trying to get out or sweep or take the back, submit.
Samir keeping that head buried in the chest before he comes up with a couple of lefts and rights. A melee of lefts and rights from Samir Farid.
This might be it. This might be it.
Dale seems to be protecting himself very well during this event. I don't think Ben's going to step in. Overhead pounds. I don't know if Ben Null is going to step in and stop this one. Dale seems to be pretty much protecting himself at all costs.
Dale is looking a little worn out, whether it's just from the barrage of strikes or his cardio, but he's definitely not looking as crisp as he did in the beginning of the first round and the beginning of the second.
Samir Farid just with a barrage of lefts and rights and then overhand fists. Left elbow from Samir to Dale's left or right side of his face.
Samir doing a great job listening to his corner. I can hear his corner from over here and pretty much doing exactly what he says. I personally think Samir should be trying to pass at this point, but if he's content to strike from the guard, you know, that's obviously up to him. Armbar attempt from Dale. Arm quickly pulled out by Samir.
As Samir buries his head into the chest just to make sure he doesn't catch any elbows to the face, he still lands a couple of rights and lefts and some elbows to the face.
Definitely effective striking from the guard. He's not hanging out there too long or trying to stall. He's active. I just want to see maybe a little more passing from the guard.
10 seconds left in the round, and it looks to me like Samir's going to come away with winning round number 2. There it is, the end of round number 2 here in this first pro fight of Operation Octagon 20. I'm going to go with Samir Farid on that one.
Again, I'm giving it, 2-0 to Samir. I'm going to agree with you on that.
And I'm surprised because I expected Dale Arnold to come in here and not really put up that much of a fight with Samir. And
yeah,
I'm surprised.
Tell you the truth, I did see this being finished in the first round. Dale Arnold definitely passing expectations here today.
Actually pretty impressed with Dale Arnold out of Angels Gym. 5'6", 125 as their trainers come out and talk to him a little bit. Samir's coach telling him to switch over to that guard, hit, strike, and move left and right. Angels coach seems to be telling him to stay on his feet, give him right, left while standing up, not going to the mat. We'll see what happens here in this third and final round of this first professional fight. Dale Arnold in the red corner, Samir Farid in the blue corner. We get the cages all locked up.
Fighter, you ready?
Ben Null checks with the fighters, checks with the tables, and here we go. Both fighters still seem to be pretty good in shape as they come out throwing blows. I think Samir could be looking to end this early in this third round.
I think the right high kick is definitely a good option for Samir at some point. And Dale keeping his hand nice and low, his left hand nice and low. Leaving himself open. You can already see the effects of Samir's kicks on Dale's lead leg especially. Definitely some good bruising, some definitely distinct redness in his leg.
Now, I can tell you folks, if you're watching this on your DVD or you're watching it on the link from OOFights.com, and when they rub somebody's back up against the cage, even though that this is still a chain link that has, you know, a coating on it, you still feel that on the cage.
Oh, absolutely. I've, you know, just training with a cage and having, you know, getting taken down, just trying to take someone down yourself with somebody against the cage. It's definitely not a fun experience sliding down the cage with another person on top.
As Samir picks up Dale Arnold and slams him back to the ground again for the third time.
I'd like to see Samir try to finish, maybe with at least a submission, if not a TKO
You can go to a
finish.
half guard from here.
You could also go for, especially if Dale stays flat on his back, we could see another Papa choke or South choke like we saw earlier tonight. But right now, it looks like Dale's just trying to survive.
Ooh, a couple of good left knees to Samir's rib cage. Both these guys are starting to feel this third round. Couple of right legs, knees to the ribs, and those are stinging Dale Arnold.
Absolutely. I don't think either one's going to feel too good tomorrow, but I definitely think Dale will be feeling the effects of fighting Samir Farid tomorrow morning.
Now those are really being blocked by Dale's arm, so I mean, those aren't really having too much of an effect.
You know, I think some are slipping through, but I really think he's just scoring points at this point. I think that he's just dominating, staying on top. Dale has to pull a finish out here later in the third round to, I think, to come off with a victory.
And I'm really surprised that Samir doesn't try to throw some of these elbows while he's down on top here.
Keep working that body, keep working out that arm. You got right side arm bar too when you use up if you're funny. Two. Left hand body, keep it working that body.
What's Samir going for here?
You know, I can't.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
I think just from north south he's just trying to control, but he should be trying to attack the neck.
Watch the knee to the face right here. He's trying to set him up for some knees to the cheeks.
You keep those legs back. Keep that leg back.
Those are effective, but Samir is landing some overhead shots on the ear.
Where's that cross face?
Yeah, those do not feel good.
No, a lot of people don't feel like those are effective, but throughout the course of a fight, the more times your ear gets popped,
oh, you'll feel it.
yeah, the more times that's zero fun.
Bit of a lawn chair choke from Samir Farid.
I don't know if he's got it locked in. I don't think he has it. He's got to get that leg around, and I think Dale's got his legs. Both fighters back to their feet. I think we saw some pretty technical groundwork.
Dale surviving that submission attempt. Definitely.
You can start to see that left leg start to swell up a little bit from those kicks from Samir. Little raspberries there. You can tell that leg will not feel good in the morning.
Absolutely not.
I think Samir may have had him there. Oh, good left kick. Oh, and a good right kick by Samir.
Great kicks from Samir. 10 seconds left.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, spinning back hook kick thrown by Samir.
Now he's just messing around. And that's it. The first fight of our pro event finishes. It's going to go to the cards here for both these fighters. Samir Farid. Not sure where he's doing there, celebrating in the ring. Maybe that's his tribute to the U.S. Olympics.
I do remember Boss Rutan, a famous pancrase and former UFC champion, known for jumping and doing the splits just like that. So maybe a Boss Rutan tribute. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so. As we go around and get the scorecards, we'll get the call here in just a few minutes from Rebecca. Samir seems to have a little gas still left in the tank. Maybe he should have wasted that a little bit.
I think he should have put that extra energy in trying to finish Dale Arnold.
We're just waiting on the score. Quickly thanks some of our very generous sponsors: Marvin Bistro and Bar, Jim Harris Law Firm, Handmade Tattoos, DoubleTree Hotel, Cherokee Pets, Dominic's Pizza, Hooters, Black Box Network Services, and Old Town Sports Bar.
and gentlemen, one more time for Samir Farid here.